Hi guys, this is gonna be a Delta Chi first podcast. I'm your host, David Hammond, and today I'm greeted with two special guests from the fraternity. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
My name is Shelby, and I'm the secretary at Delta Chi.
What's your major, Shelby?
My major is chemical engineering.
Nice.
I'm Jesus, and I am the president of the chapter.
And how old are you, Shelby?
I'm 19.
What made you want to join Delta Chi
Um,
or a fraternity in general?
well, I went to the retrofits because they said they had free food,
Okay,
and
smart, smart.
so I was getting free food. But then I really liked the brothers, and and I needed friends here because I didn't know anyone. And it was a great way to make new friends.
And you don't live around here, right, Shelby? Like you came from where'd you come from?
I came from Cedar Park, which is like at the outskirts of Boston.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Okay, and Jesus, what is your reason behind joining Delta Chi?
Honestly, it wasn't too far off what Shelby said. I was honestly passing by the dining hall here on campus when I saw there was um, booths set up pretty much for doing like tabling and reaching out to people and stuff like that. So I went through and I stopped at Delta Chi, which is where I met Omar for the first time actually, and just decided randomly like why not go out to one of these rush events and try it out for a couple of days or so, and it ended up turning out that I liked it.
That's pretty cool. And how's the semester treating y'all?
Pretty good this semester. I mean, uh, all A's and B's in the midterms, but we'll see how that goes in the semester.
Like to see it. Like to see it.
No, yeah, for sure. It's been a roller coaster. Roller coaster. Damn, slur my words. But it's been really tough. Of course, I'm starting um, my core classes, so it's basically taking up a lot of my time. A lot of essays.
Yeah, are you graduating this year?
Actually, no, I'll be graduating in spring of 2023, 2024.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I got a little ways. I'm still a junior, but changing my major,
Oh God.
it sent me back a year.
Yeah.
So I'll be here a little bit longer.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
So I noticed, on your Instagrams that both of you guys love doing football, and what's something that you guys use today in your everyday life, maybe from football, or like what football has taught y'all? Because I didn't like football. Hell no.
Football taught me a lot of self-discipline. I mean, Cedar Park was well known for their football. My dad was a football coach, and they made us get up at 4:30 in the morning, go to film at 5, and then from 5 to 5 to 5:45, we watch film, and then practice at 6, and 6 to 8,
Dang.
and I would go to school, and then after school we watch more film. So it's just a process.
Dude, that's so much.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's definitely dedication there.
yeah.
I wouldn't be able to tell you the same thing, although I do have posted football games and stuff like that. But man, honestly, I haven't posted anything on my Instagram since junior year of high school, and I'm already a
I
junior in
saw.
college.
I saw.
So yeah, it's definitely been a while since um, talking about football. Like I haven't played, literally stopped playing varsity year sophomore.
You played in Orange Grove, right? Or
Yeah,
yeah.
played in a small town called Orange Grove. It's about 45 minutes from Corpus.
Yeah, I've like played against them, but like in like track and stuff, and like
Mm-hmm.
I know some friends that transferred over there too
Yeah, no, it was man. That place is definitely something else.
in high
Everybody knows
school.
everybody. The school was pretty fun. Had its ups and downs, but definitely sports was what got me through it. So,
Yeah, sports is a good stress reliever.
oh, most definitely.
And I also saw so that girl is like your girlfriend, right? Still, or
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
how long have you guys been together?
So exactly, I believe it's like 6 years and what are we, March? 5 months.
Mm,
Yeah. So
how? That's crazy.
yeah, it's really wild to talk about because not a lot of people have stuck with um, their high school sweethearts and stuff like that. And
That's true.
I mean, we started dating freshman year of high school, and we definitely had a roller coasters, ups and downs, and whatnots, twists and turns. But I think it's more of like sticking it out with each other and making sure we're both on the same page to get through it. So I feel like that's what's really helped us.
I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, a lot of people don't want to stay in one spot. Like they want to keep trying different things. But with her, it just felt like it was time to just stick with her as far as I can. So she's definitely got me.
Dang. Well, she sounds like a lucky girl, Jesus.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. She very is.
And since we're talking a little bit about love life, Shelby, how's your love life been?
Seagull. Yeah. I mean, not much happens. I did have a Valentine's Day, and then she bailed on me, so I had chocolate
No,
stuffed
Shelby.
in the room.
I eat those chocolates in your room, though.
Yeah, you want to have them all. But yeah, I mean, I'm just been chilling, I'm not really focused on a relationship at this point.
But you do work out a lot. We can definitely see that.
Yeah.
So let me know what you be doing. Give me your workout day. Like, what do you do? Like, maybe like after class, do you go work out? Like in the morning, do you go?
So it depends on the day, really. I'm trying to work out early in the mornings now. I'm trying to get used to. This past week, I've been getting up at 4:30 in the morning
Mm.
and eating breakfast, and then end up being in the gym at 5:30.
Dang, how do you go so early?
I go to bed pretty early, and then I take a nap like in the midday. But yeah, it helps me like keeps me awake like through my classes because it's not the like normally my classes are the first thing I did in the morning, and I was always sleepy. But when I work out, it wakes me up, and so it just keeps me moving, I guess.
Well, that's cool. I mean, I can't work out in the morning. I can barely wake up in the morning myself. So yeah, that's really cool. And your protein stuff, like, I mean, when you buy things, you look at protein and stuff.
Yeah,
It's kind of cool. I mean, I like it. It's just I'm just like, okay.
I like to keep a high protein diet, like lower in carbs. Right now, I'm eating like 250 grams of protein and like 100 grams of carbs with like
Dang.
2,200 calories. But it's difficult sometimes because you're like you want to eat this cookie and you want to eat this cupcake.
Temptations,
Yeah, it's
temptations.
temptations, but sometimes you just gotta fight through it.
Fight through temptations. Okay. I also was on Instagram and saw that they, I think, passed something. I don't know if it's like a bill or like something about solar panels and like how we should start using them more. What is your guys' opinion on solar energy? Do you think it's like the future? Do you think, there's something better than solar energy, or do you just think solar energy is not good?
I mean, honestly, in my opinion,
I mean, it's cute. It sounds cute. I mean,
it
it
sounds
works.
yeah. I mean, for real. But I mean, if you really think about it, we're kind of really conserving energy in a way because I mean, it's weird because you're paying for free energy, but then again,
Yeah.
because you're using the sun to be able to recharge everything with solar panels, and I really like the idea. It really drops the prices for your light bill and stuff like that. So I would definitely take the route to switch into solar energy.
I would too. I mean, I wouldn't see why not.
Yeah, I mean solar energy. I mean it's really expensive like to set up and everything, but like
That is true.
but in the long term you'll be able to pay it off. I mean solar energy, wind energy, and geothermal. I think they're good, just not high enough. I think
Dealer?
nuclear energy. We should definitely transfer to
Oh, God.
because it's
Oh,
cheaper and efficient.
do a little Chernobyl too. And
Yeah.
so, how you guys been? So, Shelby, you're a freshman like me, and coming to college, I feel like you definitely learn yourself a lot. I mean, have you felt like you've been learning yourself a little more?
Yeah. Beginning of the semester, I was like really stressed out because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna fail all my classes.
I was a little stressed too, though.
Yeah, because like everyone says like college is so hard and like difficult, but if you manage your time well and you're self-disciplined, keep your
Yeah,
work on time,
it's definitely a culture shock for some people who are not used to like doing things for themselves.
yeah,
So they either like break or they just get used to it.
yeah. But I just definitely I just kept working hard and keep my grades up, and it's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, I like to work hard, but I also like to play hard too. So
Yeah.
you just gotta do both.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool. Have you guys met any like, or have you guys like done any other like organizations? Like, I know when I got here, I joined like a tennis club. Um, yeah, I think I joined a tennis club and like I was in like a different like organization. Like, have y'all guys like joined other clubs or anything?
I have not, honestly. Since freshman year of college, it's just been straight hit the ground running.
Dang, you said,
So I mean, it's been straight hit the ground running because it's like, I mean, as soon as I started school, I still had to pay for school tuition, and then I had to make sure I had gas and stuff like that, and
yeah.
to be able to eat. So I started working and stuff. So I never really had that extra time outside of Delta Chi to be able to join another organization.
Yeah, that's like I definitely does take a little time. I definitely do gotta be stretching my time sometimes. Did you join anything, Shelby, or did you just join Delta Chi?
I just joined the Kai. I am in the future probably thinking about joining the powerlifting team.
Okay, yeah,
Right
But
on.
yeah,
other than that, I don't know. I don't really see myself joining any other organization. But
yeah.
powerlifting team, I think would suit me well.
Yeah, I actually have a really good friend that's in the powerlifting team. He's actually the president right now, I
Oh,
think.
is it Ernest or no the other guy? I forgot his name.
John Hodge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy. Yeah.
He was rushing with us last semester, I believe it was, but then that's when he took over the role for presidency at the um, powerlifting team.
Dang.
Yeah, but he's pretty cool though,
Yeah.
so that'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, I know. My friend Jackie too. She joined the powerlifting team.
Oh, okay.
She's strong. She's a little strong.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. And I remember when I used to lift and stuff like that. Oh, don't get me wrong, it wasn't a lot. It was just,
Dude, no, I'm
just
gonna.
one plate on bench. Like that was all I could do, and then two plates on squat. That was enough for me. So I mean, when I used to do that, I thought it was so funny because I would feel like the weight's really heavy, and then the guys who I'd go work out with, since they do like two times as much as I do, they always made it look like it was easy. So
You just have to sit there and make it look like easy
I
too.
was just like, I have to eat it up and just keep going. And then the next day, I'd be waking up all like wobbled in my legs and
Oh,
stuff, and I couldn't walk, and I was like, nah, this ain't for me.
yeah, lifting was definitely never for me. I was never like had lifter body, but they would like make us lift where I went to school. I remember one time I was doing like what is it where you pick up the bar off the ground and like pick it up to your chest at like power clean?
Yeah, power clean. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess I was like lifting a little bit with like just people they put me with, and they were like a little older. And I remember I was lifting and I felt something weird in my back, and like I did it one more time, and I was like, okay, yeah, my back definitely feels a little weird. And the coach just told me to sit down, and I went to go check it out, and they were like, yeah, your disc is popped out. So they had to pop my disc back in. But the physical therapy felt pretty good. I mean, they put like that electric stuff in my back, turned on the lights. I mean, but yeah, I was never a lifter for sure. I mean, I did track. I was not trying to like lift. Did all swole body.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Did you guys do any other sports besides like football and stuff?
I did track. I did tattoo shop and then disc.
Oh
And
yeah, I can
and
see
then
it.
and I ran the 400 one meet and then quit after. Oh, also my freshman year in high school, I did wrestling and then quit after the first meet
Shelby.
because they made us wear singlets. I was like, I'm not about to wear this. So yeah, that's all the sports I played.
Dang. Yeah, I mean, I'm in high school. Shoot, literally, high school was the last time I played anything with sports related. Since, like I said, didn't really have time for anything. Um, but for when I do remember, I played football from freshman to sophomore year, and then baseball freshman to senior year, and then I did track for the relays. But I remember I did I think it was the 300-meter hurdles.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
That's
after the
good.
first time I quit, it was like, yeah, no, never doing that again. It's too much.
Those were pretty fun.
that was
Those are my
draining.
events. Like hurdles were my events. I love those.
Man,
But
you're like,
sometimes I would eat it. Not gonna lie. Like I remember scraping the hell out of my knee. I remember like landing. Like I remember I jumped over the hurdle and like my back leg, my trot leg got caught, and like the hurdle went like into my
no.
back. So like.
See that almost happened to me on the last one when I was finishing up and I like had no gas left in me and um, I just I jumped as high as I could over that last hurdle and almost ate it going over it. I
The
was like,
little stumble to catch yourself.
yeah, definitely. So yeah, after that I didn't do 300-meter hurdles anymore. Just running the 300-meter relay enough is tiring for me. Jumping on those hurdles, that's definitely too much.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot. Track was a lot, especially at my school. Our coach made us do crazy workouts, and he would make us like our normal meets. He would just make us like go against like a 4A, 5A, 6A schools, even though we were like just a 3A. Like, but like, I mean, it worked. I mean, we won district every year.
That's awesome.
That is cool.
Yeah.
What 6A schools do you go against?
Uh,
Or
I don't
4A?
even know. Like, I know we went against Vets, Cal Allen before, um, San Diego. Those are like the main ones I remember.
Damn, yeah, that's pretty crazy. I know I tried the pole vaulting once.
Oh, pole vaulting. Yeah, that's pretty fun.
It was fun,
That's pretty
but
fun.
fun fact, I'm a little bit scared of heights. So when I got that high, I kind of had a little panic attack. So on the come down and landing in the mat, it was pretty fun and everything. But once I was that high, I just had to close my eyes and hope I go over that bar.
Has the coach ever told you like, hey, like raise your hands up a little bit, or like on the bar, and then like, but it might like shoot you back if you don't like fully
Yeah,
like run. Yeah,
yeah,
that's happened to me.
man. I remember I went to a meet once and I forgot what school it was. They were doing pole vaulting. I was just walking by, and I don't know if that was the case or not, but it was some girl running, and she ended up going up for the pole vault or whatever it was, and the pole shot her back.
Mm,
So it was just really weird, and
they freaked you out.
it scared the crap out of me. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, that probably scared me too though. Just like some girl hitting the shit, or the just hitting the that track. Like that track hurts.
man, it's definitely something else.
Yeah.
So I want to ask y'all, what do you think about this college, Kingsville?
When I first came here, it was a lot different from Austin. Don't get me wrong. I mean, everyone,
I bet, I bet.
people were saying it's called the 30K, and I was like, I can see that.
Oh, not the dirty
No.
K.
But you learn to grow into it, and just like see new, like I've seen new things all the time here still, but it's so pretty. Like during the daytime, it's nice.
Yeah,
It's nice
it's a cute
walking
little
out.
college.
Yeah, but it gets really hot. Like I remember last semester,
Dude,
beginning.
oh my god. First semester, I don't know why I thought I could wear what I wore, and I was dying. I was like, I think I almost had heat stroke because I was wearing black, and then I was wearing a sweater, and then I was wearing thick pants.
No.
Oh god, I don't know what I thought. Hey, my school picture looked good though.
No, yeah, I definitely agree with Shelby on that. In a way, I came from a small town, literally smaller than Kingsville, way smaller actually. We only had a stop sign and one corner store that we called the meetup spot. And so coming over here, it was a little bit bigger, but kind of felt the same. I mean, it was literally like that town, everybody knows everybody kind of thing. And other than that, I mean, it was just you can be honestly yourself in a way because nobody really tells you what to do or what not to do, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's very humbling here. Yeah, but it definitely shall be like coming from like a big
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like
most definitely. That's got to be a big
yeah,
change,
because
huh?
I came some I like I grew up in like a little small town and I really didn't want to come here. Like I wanted to go somewhere big. Like I wanted to see so many things, but I was like I don't have the money.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was like, okay, I'll just settle here. Like we'll see what it's still college. A degree's a degree. But yeah, it's pretty cool here. Like I meet some pretty cool people, even when I don't expect it. And yeah, I mean I enjoy it. I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah. The only I guess bad con about moving down here is the food. Because when I went to Cedar Park, I was a mile away from Canes, and then
Okay,
like
okay.
all types of places that I love. And then when I came down here, I was like, oh, there's only a Whataburger, Sonic,
Yeah.
Wingstop. But yeah,
Yeah.
That's crazy. We only had a Dairy Queen, or yeah, I keep getting Dairy Queen and Dairy Burger mixed up, but we had a Dairy Queen, and that was the only fast food restaurant we had besides Mexican restaurants.
We just had the Shell gas station and a little store called Benyas, which had like it's like one of those little stores that just sell like their own snacks and they serve like little plates, I guess. I don't know. Because like for lunchtime, like they would let us like walk from the high school and then all of us would go to Benyas. So like that store would like get money because like all the high school kids are going there for lunch every day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of smart.
No,
yeah,
it
it
really
is
is.
smart.
It really
So
is.
they definitely got their coin because the many times like I've just seen people like come back with like a chicken finger basket or like spicy chicken sandwich. I mean, they're good. I mean, I got some too.
Uh,
But
Yeah,
yeah, that store was definitely cool.
yeah, it's like us with Stripes actually. I mean, it's literally the only big corner store there is, and really one of the main parts to get gas in that town. So after class was over in high school, everybody would walk to the store and just sit there and buy snacks and everything. I'm pretty sure they're booming right now for that spot.
Yeah, they definitely need
yeah,
to build some more places where I grew up for the kids for the kids.
yeah.
And Shelby, you live with your or like you grew up with your mom and dad.
Yeah,
How many
yeah.
siblings you got?
I have one little sister, and she's taller than me.
Oh yeah, that's I met her right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's pretty tall.
She is tall, and she's not that athletic. She's pretty clumsy. It's pretty sad.
It's either super athletic and tall or super clumsy and tall.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. I wish I had her tall genetics, or I'd be playing at probably A&M right now or UT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And did you grow up with your mom and dad?
So my mom and dad divorced when I was 10, but I lived with my mom till I was 13 and then lived with my dad till now. So, in a way, yes and no. So, but yeah, I live with my dad now and with my younger sister, which I have four now, and one brother. So,
Mm, do you have a lot of siblings? Or
yeah, I was actually the only guy for a while. It was me and
oh
three
yeah,
girls.
definitely tell me how that was.
That was
Wait, you were the oldest out of all of them, or
No, I actually have one older and two younger.
oh, okay?
And then, so man, that's just a lot of
I bet
triple ganging up on me, and like when something would go wrong, they would blame it on me and stuff. So it was just a lot of
that's
chaotic
funny.
stuff that went on between that. But it was honestly pretty fun though. I mean,
Keeps your life interesting.
yeah, it really does. And then actually 2 years ago, my mom she ended up having two kids, which was my brother and my sister. And I've always wanted a brother, so I'm really excited for that about that. And now I have a third younger sister.
That's cool. Yeah, I grew up with four older brothers. I'm the youngest,
Dang.
so they definitely rocked me when I was a kid. You know, I definitely didn't get no sugar coat. I definitely got thrown around. But I mean, I guess it's all out of love. But yeah, they definitely rocked me for
Trying to tough
sure.
you up,
You
huh?
know, for real. But yeah, I mean, I love my brothers. They're funny. And also, what's it called? Jesus, you're a junior, right?
Yes, I
What was your major?
am. Industrial, yeah.
Industri-
Um, industrial management and applied engineering
So
technology.
what made you want to get into that field? Because that sounds hard as heck.
See, it sounds hard, but honestly, it's really not. The only reason why I got into it was, see, I was originally a mechanical engineer, but I started my Cal 2 courses and a lot of my beginner core classes for mechanical engineering, but that was right when COVID hit. So we're transitioning into online and just, everything was just terrible. A lot of my professors, since they didn't really understand Blackboard at the time, were transitioning to online and assignments weren't getting posted or there was little to no information about a certain project or something. So I just said might as well change it now while I can to experience something different.
Um,
And I saw industrial management and applied engineering, and I basically had all of my core, what you call them, requirements or whatever to be able to take your core classes, and I basically had more than 80% of those done, so I just went ahead and transitioned to that. But I still had a couple more to be able to start the core classes for that major. So
I mean, as long as you're chilling, I'm chilling.
yeah, I mean it's honestly not hard, but it definitely requires a lot of like um, knowing how to do research and stuff like that, and doing a lot of discussion boards, and of course learning about different companies and a lot of like what can hurt the company and what cannot. Oh, and Excel is another thing that we work on too. So it's pretty crazy, but not hard. Just got to put the time in.
Yeah, just get used to it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we have you ran in with some weird teachers, or you think any of your professors are a little weird?
A little weird. I have to think about this
Whatever you
one.
consider is weird, talk about it.
Um,
Or you
hmm.
have like a professor that just annoys you, like, yeah, he just has so much work. Why does he have this much work?
Well, there's only one professor that I did not like, which was last semester. I'm not gonna say his
Yeah,
name,
just keep it confidential. You can come.
but
You can tell me after.
it was a chemistry class though, and he would like do the lecture and like just talk and talk and talk, and if he had a question, he won't answer it, and I didn't know that. That was my first experience in college. I was raising my hand for 10 minutes, and he wouldn't even look at me, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So I just put it back down, and I was like, "I'm embarrassed now. What is freshman gonna mess up?" And the tests were like nothing like the lectures, so I really had to push myself. I ended up with a B in the class, but it's whatever. I worked. It is my only B though, so it's not bad.
Dang.
Yeah, but
I mean, all my teachers are pretty fine. I
yeah.
think. I mean, there's the English, man. I don't know. I mean, okay. So I was writing this essay for a culture essay, and I happened to put something. I mean, it's not really controversial, but I just said like talking about my culture. I was just like, you know, because I was talking about quinceañeras, and I was like how that's like a big like step for like a girl like stepping into womanhood. And I was saying like I remember I said like something on the lines of I never really got to experience that because I was born or assigned a male at birth. I just said something on the lines of that,
Mm-hmm.
and like she when she graded it and she like was typing it, like I saw her comment and she put like awkward, like she just put awkward. And like I the next day or like when I saw it, like I went up to her, I was like, "What's like awkward about this?" And she was like, "I just didn't know what she meant," and I was like, "What do you mean?" And she was like, "I don't know what you're talking about," and I like pointed to the sentence above it. I was like, "Quinceañera," and she was like, "Oh, well, you gotta state it again," and I was like, "Oh, okay." But yeah, I was like, "Yeah, that's a little weird." I was like, "Girl, I'll check you."
Yeah,
Dang, that's crazy.
yeah. One of my professors, I really like him. I had him last semester, and I had him this semester. He would tell us stories of how he got stressed out, and then when he got he's from Korea, and
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
so like he would study from 7 a.m. in the morning to 12 o'clock at midnight, and then
damn.
when he got too stressed out, he'd just go out and drink for like the whole night.
Do you know? But their school system over
Dang.
there, like, is probably like way like Korea. Like, isn't their school system like way crazier than like our high?
Yeah, it's like if you fail, you can't go back to that college.
Oh,
It's really hard, and then only like the
Dang.
top 10% can go to college. So
That's
he's
insane.
a really smart guy. I mean, I
I
talked to him
bet.
because like I go to his office hours and I just talk to him about like what he's researching. He's researching cancer cells using mathematics,
Huh.
and he tried to explain it to me, and I just didn't follow. But I thought it was really cool. But yeah, but he was like, yeah, I would just drink a lot of vodka just to keep my pain away.
Dude, that's funny.
Yeah,
Did
Work
you?
like stress reliever, huh?
Oh
yeah.
yeah, for sure. Did you guys do anything during spring break?
Honestly,
I didn't really do anything.
yeah. I mean, on Saturday and Sunday of the weekend before spring break started, I was in Houston at the livestock rodeo, or yeah, the Houston Livestock and Rodeo. Um, So that was pretty cool. But once we got back, I just worked all week long.
Mm,
Yeah. Damn.
I went to Padre.
Oh yeah, I definitely saw that on your story. I definitely saw
Yeah.
that.
Padre was fun. I went to a couple clubs. I lost my phone at a club,
Oh.
and
Wait, okay, hold on. I gotta stop you there real quick. Um, when you lost your phone, is it? Are you able to unlock it like easily? Do you have a password on it or not?
yeah, I have a password on it.
Okay, because I texted your phone that day, and I ended up getting a call from your phone, like your phone number, and this dude basically said, "Hey, I have your friend's phone. He left it here."
What?
But it sounded exactly like Justin Calderon, and so I thought y'all were messing with me this whole time.
What? No.
Yes. So I was like, wait, they're probably messing around with me right now because, for one, in my head, I was like, he has a passcode on that phone, so if somebody really did find it, they wouldn't be able to get into it and call somebody,
President
Yeah.
observation
me
skills.
especially. And then two, I was like, that sounded too familiar. Like that voice was way too familiar, and I had a feeling like in spring break we were gonna go out, drink, house party, something.
Yeah.
And so I just thought that y'all were out somewhere having fun, and y'all just decided to play this joke on me.
No. Wait, so like, how late was it? It was pretty late, right?
I think it was like 12, 1,
Yeah,
somewhere
it
around
had to be
there.
like 1 in the morning, cause I was washing, like I was like in the house washing, and then
Of course you were.
and I was like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, I need to take a break. Wallet. Oh shoot, no phone.
Yo.
And then I was looking like we're shoulder to shoulder basically, and I'm just like moving people like looking on the ground where my phone's at. And and the next morning I was like, I really hope someone turned it in. Someone nice. And um and there's like a stack of phones. Like, oh, I see mine, and it was in perfect condition. I mean, the screen protector is all messed up, and I got a new one, but it looks like a new phone still. Like I just got a new case and a new phone, and it looks perfectly fine.
That's crazy.
But that's funny. Did you call me like before or?
No, I just texted you. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was so confused. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, so he said, hey, I have your friend's phone. And I was like, who, Shelby? And he was like, yeah, I guess. And I was like, who's this? He goes, I'm a stranger. And I was like, okay, stranger, like, what's going on? Where's it at? Like, where's the phone at? And I couldn't hear him because there was music going in the background, but it sounded like a house party. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I was like, nah, there's no way. Like, it can't be. There's no way. And then he was like, he told me, like, where do you want me to take the phone? And I was like, I don't know, turn it into the front desk or something. Because, like, I didn't know what to say.
You're a homie. You're a homie.
And he was like, oh, okay. And just hung up. And I was
Bro.
like, dude, I was so confused.
That's funny.
I was
Yeah.
so confused. And I swear, you can even ask my girlfriend. Like, she was there with me and was like, who is that? And I was like, I don't know. I think it was Justin.
No, but he took a video on my phone. Let's see. Yeah, he took like a lot of selfies and videos. But it was at clubs, which I thought was funny that he thought it was a house party because it was loud.
It was loud. Like, it was hard to hear him.
Yeah, it's like.
Yo!
Nice.
And then it's like he took a video on my phone too.
Dude, see, like, that's what I don't understand. Like, I guess he knew the passcode to it, or maybe when it fell on the screen, it was like all messed up or something. He was able to get it. I don't know,
Yeah.
but yeah, like I can't even find the call log on it.
Yeah, being in fraternity, I've never had someone like just grab my phone and like take pictures and like I'll go through my camera roll sometimes and I'll be like, when did these pictures come here? And it's just like y'all like grabbing my phone and taking pictures when I don't even notice. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
It was March 16th at 11:56. The call was 48 seconds long.
Wow.
Dude, it was
I lost it that early because I didn't leave the stage like till I think 12:45. So it's been out of my pocket for a while, man.
I'm surprised you got it back.
Yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't even
I would have been
messed
like, it's
up.
gone. I would have been like, it's gone. There's no way.
That's what my like my mentality was, and I was like, I'll just check in the morning in the front office. The screen was there.
Dude, I didn't know what to say. Like,
The front desk.
see, because I forgot what I texted you about, but I thought you were calling me about this, like what I texted you.
Hmm.
And no, they just said, "Hey, I have your friend's phone," and I was like, "Who's this?" I was like, "Oh, what? That, that's freaking funny."
That is really funny.
Yeah. Do you guys like watch any shows or anything? Or like, what's your like go-to show or maybe like your favorite movie or something?
Um, so I just recently started getting into anime.
Oh
Oh yeah.
yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
so I mean, when I say recently, I mean like sophomore year, college, kind of recently. So
Hmm.
last year, practically. And I watched I watched a lot of Naruto
Oh
at the time.
yes. Yes.
I finished the whole series. I'm caught up on Boruto and everything.
Yes, Naruto. I'm watching
So,
the new episodes every week on
but
Naruto.
so I stopped for a couple of weeks so I can let it load, like keep
Just have some
accumulating,
episodes so
and
you're
then I
not
can just
waiting.
binge watch that.
Yeah, that's
But
smart.
so right now I'm keeping myself busy with One Piece.
Oh yeah, for
Oh yeah.
sure. Keep yourself busy with
I'm
that one.
almost done with it though. I'm on like
I've never
the
seen
nine
it.
hundreds. So
Oh shoot.
yeah, there's like 1,000 episodes right now.
Yeah.
I know my brother's like watching that, but I'm too scared to start that. That's way too much.
Yeah. I've been watching anime a lot. I just finished watching Tokyo Ghoul, and
Oh
I'm
yes.
Mm.
still watching Attack on Titan. And I haven't watched the new episode yet this today, but tell me don't make me
I
about
haven't
when I
seen
get
it
back.
either. I need to watch it now.
Yeah. But I guess like one Netflix show I've been watching is Cobra Kai. It's so corny, but it's so good in my opinion. Like it's really bad. Like the acting's terrible, and it's just
Yeah.
it's really funny. But the fact that it's from like the movies, it gets me hyped.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I haven't seen the new season that came out in Cobra Kai, which I heard a lot of good news on it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, also, Stranger Things. I love Stranger Things,
Mm.
but and they're coming out with a new season. So
Dang, that show's still going.
yeah, I think yeah.
I haven't really like got into it, but I don't know, it's still going. I think they like finished it.
No, they just stopped for like a couple years, and then I think they're gonna release the new season. I think it's because of COVID. I don't know why.
Mm.
Probably.
Yeah.
Dang, talking to COVID, how did COVID affect y'all when it first came?
Um.
I remember I was like a junior when it happened. I was like not really in the middle of track season, kind of in the beginning. It was like we only did like two track meets, and after that, like COVID hit, and then like all of us like just had to leave.
COVID. It really made me more of a active person, in my opinion, because like I was so bored just sitting in my house. So I was like, I'm gonna go work out in my garage, or I'm gonna go for a walk or a run. And that summer, I worked three jobs. I worked lifeguarding, landscaping, and I coached like little kids.
Mm.
Aw.
Yeah, like in football. But it really kept me like productive, in my opinion. Instead of like other people that when they're like pretty lazy, they don't want to go back to working. But yeah,
Yeah, I worked before summer too. I worked at TGIF in Corpus.
yeah.
Mm. Mm. I mean, there's definitely some cool people, but
Dang.
mm,
There's just that select few, huh?
just select few, very select few. But yeah, I've worked before too. I've definitely coached kids too. I remember where I used to cheer, competitive cheer. I would also cheer there, and the coach gave me like a job there. So
That's pretty dope.
I like coached kids, and then after I was done coaching kids, just change and then go to my team and practice.
Dang, that's awesome.
Yeah, a lot of people did that when they go to cheer and stuff. So it
Mm-hmm.
was pretty common for like athletes to be coaches and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Yeah,
cool because like you build that connection with like the kids and like the families like I love your coaching. You have so much energy. Like I love it. It's just nice to like hear that. It's like wow, thanks,
yeah, that's pretty
thanks.
awesome. Yeah, I mean, when COVID hit, I was a sophomore, I believe. Those are sophomore years, I think.
Right.
Freshman year. Freshman year. Yeah, 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 freshman year.
Oh, in college.
Yeah, it was our second semester. It was during spring, in March. That's when it hit. Because I know that was, it was literally, I think it was the week after. That was the week before my birthday, somewhere around there.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so like once that hit, everything started transitioning online and working at the same time. I actually worked at Arby's at the time.
Okay. Your Arby's.
Yeah, here in
At
Kingsville,
the beach.
and I mean it was all right. It was just something to get me through the week, you know.
Yeah.
And then once that stopped, I pretty much just stayed with my girlfriend most of the time, and I mean it was honestly all right.
Seems pretty chill.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a job too right now. My funds are getting low.
Same.
Funds are getting a little low.
I think Arby's is higher.
No.
No. I applied at Starbucks. I'm just waiting for that callback so I can
Oh
just
yeah.
go.
I want to be a bouncer so bad.
Yeah, I can see it. For
Hey.
sure.
Be a bouncer at the ranch.
For sure.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
that would be fun.
Do you guys like going out to the ranch?
Um,
Or what is the ranch? If one of you guys want to explain.
I guess it's just a place where people go when you're 21, when you're of age. You
Of
can go out and
age. We'll
drink.
say of age.
You can drink and play pool or just dance on the dance floor. It's pretty fun. I mean,
It's pretty cool.
yeah. I mean, I went last night just to play pool, but I was sleeping. Like I was like half asleep the whole time.
Yeah.
I had to leave, but it'd be fun sometimes. Like when there's a lot of people there and there's a lot of people dancing.
Yeah. It can get pretty crazy sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah, out of the 3 years I've been here in Kingsville, I think I've only gone to the ranch 3 times.
yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
But
Jeez.
that's a
What?
reasonable amount to go. Honestly, like
Well,
I've
you
gone
have
a
to.
lot just because I'm the DD, and so so
Hey,
it's
smart thinking, smart thinking.
yeah. But
Yeah. Hmm. So, also talking about classes and stuff. So, what's one of like your hardest classes?
Right now,
'Cause I don't really have hard classes. I mean, I'm still kind of like a freshman.
yeah, I mean, right now they're not hard. I think my hardest one was calculus two, only because like I didn't really know what was going on, and but then again that was back in sophomore year, like spring semester, and yeah, calculus two was probably one of the hardest ones, um, besides the ones that I've taken now. So as of right now, yeah, that's basically the only class that I would say was pretty difficult for me.
Shelby, chemical
um,
engineering.
calculus two is pretty tough too. Like for me, um, and university physics one's pretty tough. It's just hard to comprehend the material. But I'm not doing bad in any. I mean, I have a A in physics and a B in calculus, but like the first exam I got in Cal 2, I got a 55, and I was like, oh shoot. I haven't failed a test that bad in a while, and I was like, oh man. So it's definitely eye opening. But the next exam, I really studied for it and ended with a 96 on it. So
Heck
it's
yeah.
it's just what you put your time towards, and
Right,
Sure.
right.
It's always that first time though, because I'd be doing that sometimes too. I'd be failing, and I'm like, okay, okay, I need to do a little better now.
yeah. And
Just
I'm really close with the professor too, so he helps me with it too. And he's
Yeah.
really easy on the grading with me at least because because there's like one question I didn't put the negative on, but he gave me full credit on. I was like, you're a homie.
There you go. There
Yeah.
you go.
that's pretty cool. So, when you guys are done with all your classes, what do you guys like to do in your free time besides working out, Shelby?
Hmm. Sleep.
Sleep. Sleep is definitely good. We love sleep.
Sleep. Catch up on my anime
Hmm.
and eat. I mean,
Nice. That's best way to go.
really, I'm really busy, so it's either after classes I'm either working out or doing schoolwork or doing something for the fraternity. So it's always keeps me constantly going.
Busy, busy boy, busy
Yeah.
boy.
Normally when I'm done being busy, it's like 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock, so I just go to bed.
True.
Oh yeah, definitely relate to that. Really, since I commute over here, it's not like I really can go to my house, and stuff like that. So
Where
I'm
is your
kind of.
house?
I live in Corpus,
Oh, you say
actually.
you drive? Like, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I commute from Corpus. It's about a 45 to 50 minute drive. Um,
Crazy.
and so before, when I lived here in Kingsville, I lived at Legends, and it was so easy just to walk across the street and go home and sit on the couch and watch TV and everything. But now it's like I'm kind of forced to go to the library and or go to the sub or like just hit up one of the guys and
Yeah,
chill
because
out
you're
with
all the way
them.
over here.
Cause
Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
so really that's basically what I'm doing, and of course it's nonstop fraternity work, school work, and sometimes even my work kind of stuff. So
damn, busy, very busy boy.
yeah,
Wait, why'd you move to Corpus?
I moved over there because I ended up moving in with my girlfriend.
Oh, she lives in Corpus.
Yeah, so we found a place over there um, called Aspen Heights, and it's a lot closer to her university. So I would rather be the one driving than her, and especially since um, it gets dark a lot and stuff like that. So usually by the time I get there, it's 11, 12 at night already. So I would much rather be doing the driving than she should. So
Very, very gentleman-like.
yeah, decided to do that.
Knowing me, that would have been like, boy, like I can drive myself. Don't worry about me.
No, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just what I don't know what I was thinking, and then of course I like to drive too. So in a way, it was a win-win kind
Driving's
of
pretty,
situation.
pretty cool. I mean, I like driving. It's relaxing. You just turn on music.
Right now though, it's hurting though. It's hurting because of the gas prices
Oh
going up.
Yeah.
God.
I bet.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of just put my card, but sometimes I put my card and I put gas, and I'm like, oh dang, that's kind of a high. Why is it so high?
Yeah. Especially for me, like I'm paying $50 to $60. I'm like, I drive a Chevy Malibu. I'm paying too much for gas. So that's why I'm like, I've walked over here, like from Newman, just because like I'm not gonna waste like $2 of gas just to come over here.
Yeah, that's.
So
Oh yeah, I was wondering why you always walk.
yeah,
You
I'm
said
always walking just because gas right now.
that's
Man,
smart. That's smart.
Yeah.
I pay about 80 to 90 bucks every week.
What kind of car you got?
I got a truck actually,
Oh, we got truck.
so it's a gas.
Definitely.
Yeah, it drinks gas like nothing.
Yeah.
Um, Man, the highest mileage I've gotten on that truck was 13 miles per gallon, but that was driving like 50 on a highway.
Oh shoot.
So yeah, and when I'm in that truck, it's like I get from Corpus to here, and I've already gone through more than a quarter of a tank, and so I have to fill up every 2 days or every 3 days from Kingsville to Corpus.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I worked at TGI, I had to make that trip too, all the way to Corpus, and that's because I lived in Bishop, so I would have to drive to Corpus and drive back. But sometimes, like, you would just be cut, like, so I would just like make no money, or like I would get like or I would get one lucky, and maybe they'll tip me like $10, and they're like, yeah, you're cut. So like I literally go drive all the way back to Bishop with just like $10, and I'm like, bro, like my car door don't even like close. I'm like, I need something.
Like, give my money back.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't do that anymore. But I was just trying to save up money for college.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're where do you live, Shelby? You live on campus, right?
Yeah, I live in Newman Hall.
Why do I forget that stuff so
Yeah.
easily?
Have you even been over
I
there?
know. I just forget. Like I literally forget.
You were there just a couple days ago doing homework for your class.
Yeah, I really forget.
Yeah.
And you're telling me you're gonna move over here to Legends.
Yeah, next semester we'll move over here in Legends with it's gonna be me, Jared, Hunter, and Andreas in one room.
Mm.
And then next door to us it's gonna be Peter, Kai,
No.
Justin.
Dude.
No.
So it's really
Dude.
next door to each other. I think it'd be fun. And we're on the second floor of this building, so and I think we're below you. So
Wow.
it'd be really fun. We'd be booming.
Man, I'm gonna make sure you keep them loud, yo.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Y'all better be safe, but have fun for sure.
Definitely.
Definitely have fun.
Yeah.
Wait, what class did you? What was your class? Your Delta Chi class that you came with? What was it called? Like,
I think we were Zeta.
how many people did you have in your class size?
I think max 12, I think. But
Yeah, because I'm not like too familiar. Like,
cause I think, if I remember correctly, 5 or 6 of them either left universities or went inactive due to grades. So we started off with a big class, but throughout the AM classes and stuff like that, uh, we lost half of them before we got to the last AM class, and once we all got initiated, slowly but surely we started trickling away, kind of thing, and now we're left with like maybe 7 active right now from my class.
it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But dang.
I could be wrong though. Yeah, I'm lying. I'm sorry. There's only 8 actives, and out of those 8, 6 of us are from our class.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Mondo, Jesus. I mean,
Dude, yeah, I have to count their names on my fingers to
yeah,
4.
that's only
Do
four.
you have
That's
a do you
4.
have a feeling on which one of us is gonna like become an active or like start leaving?
Sorta.
Yeah.
Like not to be mean or anything, but like
It's okay.
I could slowly see now like who's gonna be the ones to stay a little bit longer and who's probably gonna drop out due to grades or something, But eventually, my hope is that they would be willing to come back and actually put the work in to bring up their GPA to join the fraternity again. So, but yeah, I
Yeah,
could
because
definitely.
you have to look at that. So
Oh yeah, most definitely, and that's why we're always saying like you got to plan ahead of things that can potentially happen, such as retention, which is a really big thing that usually affects a chapter. So, if you kind of pinpoint the ones that you may think or strongly think that will be dropping out is basically the amount that you would like to,
Replace basically.
yeah.
place your
So
bets, folks. Place your bets.
pretty much kind of thing. And let's say you lose those 4, you got to be able to recruit 4 more to replace them, and that's basically your starting point. And from there, you start from 0, and then hopefully recruit the amount of people that you would like,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So for like us, our goal was 8 this semester, even though we got 5, which was basically a lot better than what we expected. Um, yeah, it honestly went a lot smoother, but we'll basically shoot for 8 people and hopefully meet that goal, kind of thing.
Yeah, I liked our class. I think our class is pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all definitely are. I mean, y'all give me so many headaches, but
Yeah, I
No,
bet.
no.
Yeah.
and I mean, I would see. It's like I like y'all because y'all keep me moving, and your class definitely keeps me on my toes. And I just, I wish a little bit that y'all are a little bit more straightforward with us, kind of thing. And but yeah, I mean, other than that, I really have no complaint whatsoever against y'all.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you have any problems with anyone in the fraternity, Shelby?
I mean, there's a couple annoying ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there you go. Yeah.
That get under my skin. Like that. I should be like, just dude, just shut up. But we love them. But we love them. We love them
Hey,
though.
it's tough love, tough love.
Yeah, y'all are definitely fun to be around.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that's a good stopping point for this podcast. Is there anything you guys would like to say? Words of advice?
Stay in school. Don't do drugs.
Good. Jesus.
I guess use your time wisely. Be productive.
Nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. If you guys want more of this or have any questions, comments, concerns, something you guys want to talk about, don't be afraid to go to our Tamu Delta Chi web pages. There are Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Don't be afraid to reach out. I'll definitely get to you in text. Just don't be crazy. Don't blow up because, yeah. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening.